guys, welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys, but happy New Year's to everybody. Don't mind my voice. Happy New Year's to all my lovable subscribers. I love you guys so much. On our way to 10K. Thank you so much for everybody and your uplifting messages. I hope everybody had a fantastic day with their family, spouse, children, whoever you spent your New Year's with. I hope you had a great time. So for today's reading, we're doing what do people secretly admire about you guys? And this is a very special reading. I'm picking my pile. Y'all already know. So please stay in tune for this reading. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. Bye, guys. So we have here 4 beautiful piles. We have here pile number 1 with this tiger's eye, pile number 2 with this snowflake obsidian, pile number 3 with the sodalite, and pile number 4 with the black tourmaline. Pause the video if needed. Please meditate on these. Let's go. So for my viewers that picked pile number 1 with this tiger's eye, what do people secretly admire about you guys? Let's find out. And I don't know, pile number 1, I'm getting very like empathetic, bubbly. Some of you guys are empaths in pile number 1. Let's see here. We have here the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, and the 7 of Wands, in reverse. Something about you is very like loyal, very ride or die, pile number 1. I feel like that's what people admire about you, that you will go through the depths of hell, but only for the people that you love, only for those. And so that's like very admirable for a lot of people. With the Magician in reverse, some of you guys have some spiritual abilities. Some of you guys just are really good with your intuition, and I feel like that is very admirable as well. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it gives me the sense of somebody that knows themselves but humbles themselves when needed. Like, you're a very humbled person, and that's very admirable. For example, let's say you have a lot of money. You don't flaunt all of your money. You don't show off the properties of what you own. But let's say it's not like that. Maybe it's something else. Maybe you have a lot of fame or influence on social media or anywhere, and you don't flaunt that either. You're very humble about it. So basically, you hiding your greatness and only bringing it out when it's time is very admirable, pile number 1. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see here with my Witch Tarot deck. We have here the Knight of Cups and the upright. We have here the Ace of Cups upright, and then we have here the 9 of Swords. Admirable because when you don't got it, when you are going through everything, you don't ask anybody for help. This is the problem. It's not wrong to ask people for help, guys. Don't ever feel like you're helpless and you can't ask somebody for help. But I feel here, you guys, that you're like the type of person that helps everybody, but you can only help yourself when it's time. Like, you don't feel comfortable asking others for favor. But that's what's so admirable about you, that even when you're going through it, you still make it through. You still make it happen. You still get to gather the materials you need to do what you got to do. And that's very admirable. It gives me like a very go-getter type of energy. So you're very goal-oriented. If you don't know already, I'm here to tell you. People, and even if you're not, I feel like people admire the organization in your life. There's a lot of structure, stability, a lot of like, things that should be handled that are handled, pile number 1. Yeah, I love this super energy. This is you guys give me like earth vibes, like very Taurus, Capricorn vibe, very into stability, into like fixing what's not fixed. Even if it's driving you crazy, let's just get it out the way. That's what I'm hearing with you guys. Maybe you guys go to school and you try to do all your homework or all your assignments so that at the end of the time when it's due, you don't have all that built up tasks. You guys know what I'm talking about, but that's like the sense that I'm getting here. And that's what people admire you for, your responsibility in your own life. It like keeps people in check with their own, if believe it or not. When people see you, getting this done, doing that, and they see you, they're like, wow, I need to get on that. I need to get on whatever they're on. I need to get on that type of momentum, that type of energy. Like, literally. We have here the 7 of Wands in the reverse, the 8 of Wands in the reverse, and then we have here the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so very, 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 oh my God, I had like something in my head but then it left. Okay. So you see how this card is in reverse? It's like you'll go through anything. Like, literally, it's like you're unbeatable, pile number 1. In a sense, you are unbeatable. And I keep hearing pile number 2, so please click to pile number 2 if you was attracted to that. But it's just the sense of you not really caring, you not really giving into what others want you to give into, you coming in your path and just fighting for what you want and just moving on. Like, literally, I feel like you fight more for your dignity and fight more for yourself here. It definitely with the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Like, you guys are embodying self-love right now, and that's super admirable. People feel like you'll go through anything just to prove your point, just to prove who you really are. And I feel like your generosity, your genuineness shows. You know, people feel like you're a very good person, pile number 1, overall. And I feel like what's admirable about you is that you can go through the war, you can go through the fights, and, you know, you still make it happen for yourself. You still make it happen. And people don't understand how. You be having the biggest blockages in your life. Like, you be having no opportunities. It's like a rose growing out of concrete, and you still make it happen. Something in the universe, something within you just manifests super quickly. So what's also admirable about you, the way you manifest, the way you make things happen in your life. And that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like you were the type of person to maybe have people in your childhood tell you, like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, no. Like, people in your childhood telling you, like, who you are, and you're like, wrong. That's not me. Sorry. It's a lot of, like, standing up for yourself here. Maybe you had to stand up for yourself a lot. Maybe you were the middle child, and your siblings used to blame everything on you, and you had to learn how to always have your own back. Something about the middle child, the black sheep, turning into the master. Yeah, like, you guys are definitely going there, literally, because these blockages were only there to just build you up. I heard something that Steve Harvey, and I always say that. People gonna throw dirt on you. They're gonna throw the dirt. They're gonna say the dirt. They're gonna put dirt on you. But that dirt works as fertilizer for you to even grow higher. Their dirt is making you grow. Take the rocks that they're throwing at you and build something. You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy. Like, you guys taking what you have and, like, doing the most that you can. You know, I heard some of you guys got out of a long marriage or even a marriage, and you learned how to pick up the pieces by yourself. Some of you guys didn't know how to do anything besides your partner. If they weren't there, you didn't know how to do anything. And now, that's for some of you guys that I'm getting this energy. Now you're better than them. Now you're doing better than them. Now you're escalating them. It's like outgrowing a lot of the people that you might have thought were always one-upping you, want to try to one-up you. I feel like you outgrew all of those type of people, pile number 1. Let's see here. What do people secretly admire about my pile? We have here the 2 of Presents in the reverse. The 8 of Swords. And then the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. People admire the way you move on about things, the way you're not stuck in the past, how you don't let your past make you. I know this is the group that went through that stuff, but I'm here to tell you guys, people love how you pop out. You are the type of person, this upright, you see how they just pop up the box? These people are not even expecting the box. These people in reverse, don't even expect you to pop out the way that you do. And when I say pop out, guys, it's like just flourishing, showing what you got, showing your progress, you know, showing you being confident. That's how you pop off. And I feel like they secretly admire this, like, mysterious, once in a blue boom. They, like, love that. They love it. Some people, like, are like, oh, who do they think they is? Who the hell, you know? But some of them are like, whoa, I need to come out like this. So very inspirational as well, pile number 1. I don't know if you were a trendsetter, but you are definitely a trendsetter, pile number 1. I don't know what you do. I just feel like in your neighborhood or wherever you're at, if you dye your hair, everybody's dyeing their hair. If you cut your hair, everybody's cutting their hair. If you put on decorations on your window, everybody in the neighborhood is putting decorations on their window. It's like something about you just sets like everybody to like, ooh, let me do that too. I don't know. It's something about that. Problem number one. I used to be so angry. You guys know me. I used to be so angry because I feel like a lot of people used to copy me. Like even like sometimes I refrain from posting certain things because I'm like, I don't want to see somebody tomorrow with the same thing. Like literally. And I will see it, guys. Believe it or not, I will see it. And I told myself, listen, I can't be mad all the time because people are inspired by me. Okay? Like, just view it as you being a master and people just copying along. Like, for example, everybody likes to copy the Kardashians. You know, think of yourself like that. Like, yeah, I'm a Kardashian. That's why they always copying me. Because believe it or not, these women, you know, everybody kind of hates on them, but they be setting stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Them women, they know how to play by the book, if you know what I'm saying, when it comes to their money. But you guys, it's like that. It's like, you know, that mysterious type of Kardashian energy that you embody. Believe it or not, I don't know why I got that, but you give off that vibe, guys, like literally. The way you can just move on and like forget about it. I feel like you can go through the most humiliating thing ever in your life and tomorrow you'll just be like, whatever, it happened, what can I do about it, you know? And it's admirable because people don't, you probably are the type of person that you probably go through things and you probably beat yourself up in your mind about it, but people don't view it like that. People feel like you just be out and about, you don't care. Oh, this person broke my heart, well, whatever, bye, I gotta go. You know, it's that type of energy. Like, you're just fast moving. Ooh, yes. Especially with this 8 of Wands in reverse. Like, definitely fast moving up to the next. Moving on, you know. Sewing back the pieces within you and just letting it all go. Whatever is not gonna stay, let it all go. You know what I'm saying? Because you see how she's like sewing her arm and all the leaves are getting left behind. You're like, I'm building the pieces back up. If you want to go, you go. And if you want, you could stay. And that's literally a boss energy, problem number one. Let's see here. What are the feelings around these people that secretly admire you? Ooh, I hate when I hear about you. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of good things being said about you. A lot. Like, I feel like people talk about you in the best way possible. They try not to get in your way or like say nothing mean. So that's why it makes some people that are a little envious, a little like and distraught because, wow, this person, they're always speaking about them in a good way. I hurt you on purpose. I feel like that people that hurt you in the past, pile number one, they're definitely regretting it and they're definitely viewing themselves in a different type of light. Like, they have to literally sit with themselves. You know, I seen a TikTok. I don't know who it was, but it was a TikTok that said, like, yeah, you did that, but now you got to sit with yourself. And I feel like that's really like karma right there. Like, I feel like the biggest karma is you sitting there and realizing what you have done. Yeah, I feel like that's the worst karma ever. And so letting these people sit with themselves now is, you know, I'm a narcissist. I feel like you guys used to attract a lot of narcissists back in the past and you know, in your life. Maybe your parents were narcissists, whatever it was, problem number one. I'm here to tell you that this narcissistic abuse that you went through was definitely there to shape that boss in you, to shape that I can't be manipulated type of energy. Believe it or not, because if we never came across narcissists, then we will never know our place, our value. Believe it or not, we will never wake up to the realities, the truths, you know? I love your soul. A lot of people, I'm going to be honest with you, pawn number one, they can't help but love you. It's like that type of energy, you know? It's like keeping up with the Kardashians. And I'm sorry I keep using the Kardashians that as an example for this, pal. But I feel like it's that type of energy. Like, they can try to drag you in the mud, but you're still a Kardashian. You're still Kim. You know what I'm saying? You still a Kim. And this, to them, it at the end of the day, it makes them just admire you because it's like, wow, I can't beat them. So I might as well love them. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat them. I think and talk about you all the time. Didn't I say that? Like, these people, they be hearing about you. Some of them talk about you, and it's in the best of the light. Come back, please. I'm miserable. A lot of these people wish you were back, pile number one. I swear to God, I feel like a lot of these people, they overlooked you. They try to see you for somebody that you weren't. They try to, like, put you in this bottle. And it's like a reading that I was listening to from Tay, and she said, like, they try to put you in this bottle, but the bottle just exploded. And the explosion was just your energy, your what is it called? Your strength, your growth, you know? And it literally popped out right in their face. And now the bottle is done. The bottle is broken. And now you guys are literally shifting into newer possibilities, freedom. You know what I'm saying? This freedom that you have is just making you even glow even more, guys. It's like the bottle. If it wasn't for the bottle, you would have never erupted. And the bottle being narcissistic abuse, the gossiping, the bullying, the harassment, the abuse, all of that. What do people secretly admire of you guys? Stand your ground, upright. Third eye chakra, and we have success in reverse. So people secretly admire your willingness to succeed, that ambitious energy you have. People wish that they can get a little sprinkle out of it. You know, not everybody is the go-getter, a motivator. A lot of people, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, not a lot of people are in your spiritual level. So with that being said, they don't understand you. A lot of people secretly admire the fact that you listen to your intuition, that you're in tune with yourself. Because for some reason, it plays hand in hand with your success. Yeah. People secretly admire the way that you go after your dreams, how you're going after your dreams right now if you're in the process of it. It's very admirable, guys. That consistency that you put out there is very admirable. And even if the success card is in reverse, it's pretty much of like intimidation for others. This success that you have is like a big intimidation inside for them with this third chakra in reverse. It's a big intimidation inside for a lot of people. But I feel here that for a lot of people, it's very admirable, you know? You do stand your ground when it comes to your dreams and what you believe in. Believe it or not, you do. People feel like they wish they can have that strength to stand their ground, period. You know, you guys show that off a lot. And some people might not believe in your spiritual gifts, because some of you guys in pile number one are spiritual. Some people might not believe in your spiritual gifts, but I feel like they're constantly being proved wrong for some reason. The Sun upright, the King of Wands upright, and then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. People admire the fact that you have such a balance with work, life, and having fun. Like, it's such a beautiful balance with you. Like, you know those type of people that are going out every weekend, which is nothing wrong. Live your life to the fullest. Hello. But you are the type of person where there's like a big balance in that, and the work hard and the study and the partying, and it's very admirable as well. King of Wands, a lot of stability in your life. A lot of you moving on. A lot of you not dealing with people just because of the time that you know them, which is very admirable, you know? I've had people telling me, oh, I admire you for walking away. Like, not everybody can walk away from these group of people or this person. I've always been like that, guys. Like, if you got me mad, I'm not talking to you. I don't care what power you hold anywhere. I don't care how many friends you have. I don't care if everybody loves you. If you rub me the wrong way, then I'm going to remove myself from you, and I'm not going to care. Believe me, you are not Obama. Just letting y'all know, like, y'all literally are like that. I feel like you put the value onto yourself before you put it onto anybody else. Because, come on now, if you don't put the value on yourself, who will? Who will? It's like the same thing when people tell parents, you know, be there for your kid, because if you're not, then who will? If you don't console your kid, then who will, you know? if you're never on your kid's side, then who will? You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of energy. If I'm not on my side, then who will? If I don't love me first, then who will? If I don't feed myself first, who will? You know, it's that type of who will energy. But people see it like that. I don't know if that's you guys. I don't feel like this group is selfish at all. I feel like you guys are very giving and loyal, ride or die. But for those that really love you, for those that you really love, with the last couple of cards here, I feel like people admire your individuality, your different personalities, the way you can adapt to different situations. You act business with the business partners. You act really friendly and goofy with your day ones. With your parents, you act respectful but funny. You know, you have different type of masks. You can call them masks, attributes, characteristics that you individually express, but in different scenarios. You get what I'm saying? You guys have depth in your personality and a lot of like open-mindedness. You know what I'm saying? Like the sun in reverse, I feel like you bring the sun for a lot of people and you don't even realize. You guys have a lot of healing properties, pile number one. I heard communication heavy for this group. You guys are healers with communication, tarot readers, motivational speakers, but all in communication. You guys heal people through your voice, through your words. You heal people. Had to let you guys know that. That is definitely admired. Definitely. With the angel answers today, we have here within the next few months, and then with the moonology, we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So in the next few months, you're gonna have to put in play, guys. You guys are gonna be tested here, pile number one. And I never get these type of messages for these readings, but hey, you guys are gonna be tested in some way, spiritually or practically. You're gonna be tested, and your intuition will play a major role in this. So trust your gut. And what feels right, let it feel right. And if it doesn't feel right, you are 100% right about that. Okay? Trust it. I'm serious. You can never go wrong with trusting how you feel, which is literally your intuition. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2 with this snowflake obsidian, what do people admire about you? This crystal right here is, I use it for like anger, for like analyzing situations, for feeling at peace and in the moment. Something about you guys, if people try to turn you on, you turn the fuck on. And I don't know where that message is coming from, pile number 2, but this is very direct. Some of you guys are Aries. Some of you guys are very fiery and you don't even know it. Some of you guys got built up anger that you're like, hey, if you want to see it, we could see it. Oh my God, pile number 2. Let me not get you mad. But let's see, what do people secretly admire about you? And we have here the 7 of Swords in the reverse. What did I just say? Like, yo, like, oh my God. I can't, pile number 2. You are really not with nothing. Like, you are like that nothing to lose type of person. Like, I got nothing to lose. Like, we could get it on. You know, like, I'm not going to let nobody get one over me. I will cut you off. Like, I will not allow you to disrespect my boundaries or disrespect my energy. You came a long way, pile number 2. You came a long way from bullying, from all of the things, fights, I don't know, the chaos in your life. You've been through it all. Like, I've been bullied my whole life. Like, let's go. Bring it on. What you got? With the 6 of Swords too here, guys. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Like, this is crazy. It's like this. People really treat you like royalty. You might not think so, but people feel like you're like royalty because of the way that you stand up for yourself, pile number 2. Boundaries direct. You know what I'm saying? Standards up. This reading is going to be crazy. I just know. We have here the 3 of Swords. Next to the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords in reverse. You've been through it. But this is what made you. This is what made that tough cookie, that tough shell that you got. And I don't want people to change. I don't want you to feel like because you are in this hard shell to change, to become softer to energies. What if I tell you that you know, you don't have to adapt to the people around you or the circumstances around you. You can just be yourself. The right people will love you. Even if, you know, you seem aggressive or your voice is too loud or pitchy, whatever it is, the right people will always love you. And it's like, you don't even have to try hard, pile number 2, at all. People admire your strength, your willingness to move forward, even though you've been disappointed and distraught. I heard. We have here the moon upright. Definitely not what it seems. You are definitely a walking not what it seems. Like, anybody that tries you will get that other side of you. Even if it's that you bounce back, 1. 2, that you're quick with your words or quick with your hands, whatever it is, I feel like it's not what it seems when it comes to you. And even so, it could be so many different things. Maybe some of you guys come across as very aggressive, but when people get to know you, you're like as light as a feather. You're so sweet, so sensitive, you know? We have here the 7 of Cups in the reverse. A person that's been mishandled in the past. You didn't have the right people in your past, pile number 2. And it made you always try to change yourself and not know who you really were. That's what I'm getting here. But with the 10 of Pentacles now, I feel like you have totally stepped into your power. People admire you for all your successes. People admire your collaboration with others, your partnerships, the successes that I already say that your consistency in whatever you're doing. For some of you guys, is that little to your family, how unified you guys are in your family, how you love your family, and how a lot of the things that you do are for your family. I don't know, very family oriented for this group, but if not, it's somebody else. People admire your aura, your looks. For some of you guys, people admire your body. You get a lot of looks. If you don't know, you get a lot of looks for that budangs, period. You guys have a little hourglass figure, but that's for some. But even so, even if you don't resonate with that, you guys are sexy because people admire your body. People be looking at your body. Very unattainable too. I feel like one of the things that people secretly admire about you is the way that you're not accessible for everybody. You're not easy to access. You're not easy to hang out with. You're not easy to play with. None of the sorts. Very like one of a kind type of person. One of a kind, one of a time. Like, I feel like the friends that get to see you, they are very excited to see you. That if you let them see you, I don't know, I'm getting that for some reason. But yeah, people don't have a lot of access to your life. I got here. People don't got access to your resources like that. So it makes it more admirable. It makes it more like, wow, like, you know, when there's less of something, a lot of people want it. You know, it could be clothing, shoes, whatever. When a lot of people want it, there's barely any. And that's what it is. A lot of people want your energy, but you are not there. You're not accessible as they will wish you were. We have here the Temperance, the Page of Wands in the reverse, and then the Page of Swords in the reverse. People admire how much you give yourself to others, what you bring out. I feel like you're the type of person that you don't play all your cards at the same time. And when I say that, I mean people don't know you like they think they know you. Once they bite into the apple, they get the onion, like literally. And I always use that example because it's like people think they know you based off your looks, how you dress, and who you date and whatever. And then they don't really get to know you until you guys are really close, like later on. Like people really get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to know you based on what you're doing right now, who you're dating, and what's up. Very selfish energy here with this group, especially with that Page of Swords in the reverse. I can't stop looking at it. Yeah, people feel like you're very selfish, but it's very admirable because it's a nice selfish. It's like the selfish where you're very confident enough to be on your own and you don't care how you make other people feel. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not everybody is gonna like you. I had to learn that the hard way. And once I learned that, I became me, myself, and I. Not everybody's gonna like you. Somebody's gonna find the needle in the haystack. Believe me, they're gonna try to find it. And it's out of our control. 100%. What people think, feel, and say about us is literally out of our control. And so anything that's out of our control is none of our fucking business. It's none of our business. And we should just leave it for them and their karma and their own little, situation that they got here. Because what people fail to realize is words are powerful. You sit here, talk about something. Later do you know that it's happening to you. Later do you know that you just made the boppity boo in your own life with the same words that you just used against somebody else. It's always like that. And that's why I say, a good aunt of mine used to say, don't spit in the air because you might spit on yourself. And I feel like that's what a lot of people in your past had to go through, literally having to spit on themselves because a lot of the things that they said about you did not come true. It was a lot of like, I don't feel like this group was the underdog, but you was definitely underestimated. Definitely underestimated. You guys were probably very beautiful and all, and I feel like that's why people try to underestimate you, because you had like the beauty, the looks. People thought you just were a user, whatever. But you guys came off stronger than ever. Just letting you guys know. Let's see here. What do people secretly admire about my pile number 2? We have here the World, Justice in the reverse, and then the 6 of Wands. You guys are definitely healers, definitely meant to be in the spotlight, are in the spotlight, models. I feel like what's super admirable about you, what people secretly admire about you, is your dreams. Is how you have this ambitious energy for your dreams, ambitious consistency, all of that, and that you're willing to make it to the top. A lot of these people that secretly admire you, they know that you're gonna be famous. They know that you're gonna be somebody special, pile number 2, like literally. And even if it's not fame, because not a lot of people want fame, but success, period. People know you're gonna be successful. With the Justice in the reverse, people are ashamed because they feel like justice played out for you regardless. And I think it came in reverse because it tried to say how a lot of people did not feel like you deserved whatever that you wanted. And now it's like God has been blessing you in front of them. The people that undervalued you, underestimated you, they all have to literally chew their tongues now, bite their tongues. They literally have to see you living your dreams. And that's what people secretly admire about you. The fact that you were able to prove so many people wrong, pile number 2. That itself is an accomplishment. That itself is beautiful, magical. How you just didn't back down, regardless of what was in front of you and how impossible other people made it seem to be. You still went through it. And I don't know, I feel very like inspired by this group, pile number 2. You make me want to just go out there and just make my dreams happen for myself, because that's the energy that I'm getting here for this group. And you guys should be attracted to pile number 1 if you weren't already. With the feelings, let's see what these people secretly admire about you. Feelings. I can't move on from us. I feel like people that admire you now, those are usually people from your past. And I feel like they have to now look back at the relationship and see where they went wrong, where you glued up, where you were glowing so much that they couldn't see it. What area in your life were you going through that you left them behind? I don't know. It's a lot of like going around the situations of what happened between you guys. Maybe you had friends that you left in the past. Not everybody can come in this journey. Some people are just chapters. I love your ass. Didn't I say you guys had an amazing body, an amazing like butt? That's what I got here. Again, I got it. We have here, I stole from you. I feel like even the people that try to copy you guys, pile number 2, I feel like it literally backfired on them, because they had to realize that they weren't doing a lot of things for themselves, that they were just doing it because you were doing it. So for a lot of you guys, what people admire about you is the way how you are a trendsetter. How when you do something, everybody else is doing it. And people can tell. People can tell. I used to think all the time that, yeah, people just used to copy me and get away with it. No, people could tell. People can tell. So don't worry about it. And they stole from you, but it didn't steal from you. Hey, you get what I'm saying? They stole from you, but it didn't steal from you, actually. Like, you're still a hoe. They didn't take nothing away from you. We have here, I am obsessed. I feel like a lot of people from your past are obsessed with you in a way because your success speaks loud as hell. Your beauty, your looks, your stability right now, the way you're admired. Somebody want to say F you. Somebody's really angry in your past. I feel like you left a friend behind that was just being very toxic, or a roommate. I want to destroy you. Some of you guys had co-workers that were out to get you all the time. If you were the person at the job that always used to get like bullied or undervalued, it's because you were one of the best people at that job. Like, oh my God. I remember being so undervalued at my old jobs, like crazy, like literally ridiculous. And people would just not like me for absolutely no reason. Females that I would be so nice to. If you're watching my videos now, if you worked at that supermarket with me, I was always real. Like, I never spoke about nobody behind their backs, nothing. And I felt like everybody always attacked me because my aunt was the manager. But this is a problem, pile number 2. My aunt was the manager, but she was making my life a living hell at that job. Like, literally. Like, my aunt was the biggest bully in that job. And so the rest of the co-workers, they thought, like, I was on some upscale because my aunt worked there. It was the manager, whatever. But I literally wasn't. I was actually doing more work for the same pay that you guys were getting, literally, just because my aunt was the manager, literally. And she was really rude. And yeah, and I was super nice and genuine to everybody, but that's not enough. I was telling my pal number 1 that sometimes people are just not gonna like you. Like, you can literally massage their ass. You can freaking lick the urine out their pee hole, whatever. That's a crazy example, but you get what I'm saying though. If they don't like you, they're not gonna like you. Like, you cannot do enough. I want to fight. Somebody feel like they want to fight you again. That's why I got that fighting energy in the beginning. Remember, pal number 2, that I said that you guys like fighters? Like, I feel like somebody in the past want to still fight you, but I feel like you beat their ass already. I don't know. That's what I got for this group. That you guys beat somebody up already, and they still want a round 2. For what? You want to get beat down again? Come on now. Love yourself. But pile number 2, like, what was I saying? Yeah, like, people are not gonna like you for no reason. Like, I used to be nice. I used to give some people my lunch, like, you know, and for them to turn around and talk about me in group chats, like, it's just heartbreaking to me. Like, come on now. Whatever. The past is in the past. But I only got love for everybody in my past. I send love to everybody. But it don't mean that I'm not going to talk about what you did to me. Still sending love, though. But I'm going to still remind everybody what you did. Literally, like, I'm that type of person. I'm very forgiving, but I'm not going to forget. And I'm probably going to point it out. You know, like, I don't know, man. We got here, memories of love. People secretly admire you because they have a lot of memories with you, like a lot of good memories. People that didn't do you wrong, or that did do you wrong, whatever it was, they all have good memories of you. And those memories, even if they did you wrong or good, it haunts them in a good way, in a positive way, in a bad way. You know, some of them, they look back and they're like, wow, we had so much fun. But some of them look back and they're like, wow, I can't believe I let you go. You were so nice and sweet. We have your patience, this patience that you have with yourself. You know what I'm saying, guys? This is definitely very admirable, like secretly admired. And awareness in the reverse came here. It's like the powers of the unknown are so admired. Like, people feel like you have some sort of powers that they can't have, that they don't have. Some sort of knowledge, information, education even that they don't have that you have. Like, something that you have that they don't. But it's super admirable. They don't know what it is, though. but something about you. People try to pinpoint what is it about you that makes you you. With this patience upright, I feel like it's the consistency with yourself, that patience with yourself, that trusting energy in yourself, that you know it's gonna be handled, that you know you're gonna succeed, that you know if you put in the work, it's gonna happen. And so people are like secretly admire that type of consistency, that type of like confidence. You know, because it takes a lot of confidence to continue to go, keep going. Even if you don't see results, guys, to keep going. Because you know, you're confident that at the end of the day, you're going to get rewarded for this. We have here the Four of Swords upright, the Nine of Coins in the reverse, and then the Ace of Coins. People secretly admire your success, the way you make your success happen. A lot of you guys had to get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Now with this Four of Swords where, you know, they feel stagnant and like they can't move, people admire you that even in moments like these, you were still able to prevail. You were still able to move forward. The opportunities kept rising up for you, even when you felt attacked, even when you felt like you couldn't do anything, you couldn't move. You couldn't be released from, you know, family traditions and stuff. Whatever you had to be released from, you know, people knew that you didn't come from a good background or like a place of opportunities, and you just made it happen for yourself. And I feel like that's also secretly admirable. And also that even when you're held down, you still hold your horses. Like, you see, he has that knife over his mouth, but he's still roaring. He's still trying to get off the strings that he has on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's you. Even with what people throw at you, you still make it happen. People throw crystals at you, you're gonna make a palace, I heard. With the last couple of cards here, we have Angel of Strength in the reverse, Raphael, and then Carrying Connections in the reverse. The strength that you had, that even through disappointments, even through the disappointments that you had in your life, you were still able to succeed and move past on. And that's very admirable. I feel like you guys went through some heavy things with certain people, and maybe even public, that a lot of people knew about, maybe with family or whatnot. And it's very admirable how you still hold yourself in this high regards, and how you don't let nobody kick you off your cloud or kick you off, you know, your imagination, or however you feel about yourself. And I say, hey, continue to be you, continue to love on you, because who can tell you what? You know, if I had a quarter for every time I did something for somebody and they paid me back with the same, goddamn, I'll be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? It's not to give to receive, guys. It's always to give and to move on. You know, you can't give people and then expect something. It's the expectations that usually kill us, always. You know, I did so much for friends, and I got so mad because they wouldn't give me the simple littlest energy back. And I said, who is really of the problem? Is it my friends or is it me? Me, because I'm not putting that value onto myself. I know I deserve better, and I'm still here wasting time with people that are not giving it to me. Sometimes it takes accountability, and I feel like that's what people admire about you, the accountability that you take in your life. I feel like you come out like with a sense of responsibility for yourself, and that's amazing. You know why? Because it's nobody's job to make our day. It's nobody's job to make our birthday the best day of our lives. It's not nobody's job. It's our job to control the way we feel and to enjoy ourselves and all of that. So I feel like your character itself is very admirable, guys. The way you come across, very admirable. You can rip somebody's head off, but you're very respectful. You're very diligent. You're very generous, but you know your limits. With the angel answers today, we have here, get more information. And then with the Moonology deck, we have here, have more faith in your dreams. So the angels are urging you to get more information on whatever you're working on your projects, on your dreams, on your education, whatever it is that you're working on. They're saying stay focused, stay consistent, get more information, get more educated, surround yourself with that type of energy. And yup, that's all I'm getting here for you guys. But you guys are definitely going to be having more faith in your dreams, being more confident in what you want out out of this life. And so congratulations for that. Congratulations in knowing what you absolutely want in this lifetime. And even if you're not sure about it now, you're going to have a little idea about it. And that's enough. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pound number 3 with this Stodolite, I love this crystal. It is so gorgeous. Like that blue. Oh, it fell. Like, what's up with it? Let's see here. I don't know, pound number 3. I get here that people probably switched up on you really quickly, like out of nowhere, like out the blue. Like just how this crystal just switched up on me and almost fell. Like, I don't know. I get the vibe like people might have done that to you. But I don't know. Let's get into this reading on what do people secretly admire about my pound number 3. We have here the 8 of Cups in the reverse, the Tower, and the Emperor. People admire your power, and you might not have like status or whatever, or maybe you do. Maybe you're very successful in what you do. Maybe you have, you know, some sort of audience or whatever you do, followers, you know, subscribers, whatever it is. Pound number 1. I mean, oh my God, if you were attracted to pound number 1, go back. But pound number 3, your power itself is very admirable, very powerful. You went through situations that you had to like walk away from, like full-blown walk away from, and this walking away literally struck your success. It literally flashed your success right into your eyes. With the Tower, very changeable. Like, you'll change on people really quickly. Like, literally, with this Tower, I feel like you see people for what they are and what they say and everything. You're like that type of person that analyzes everything about a person. You analyze a room. That is very admirable about you. The way how you have standards in your life, that you just don't let anybody sit with you, that's very admirable from a lot of people that can't even sit with you. They admire the fact that, okay, you don't really want to hang out with me. Okay, I respect it. It's sad, but people respect you more when you're strict with yourself, when you're a bitch. You know, why you couldn't respect me when I was a simp and being all sweet and sensitive with you? Why you couldn't respect me then? But now that I'm a bitch, now you want to respect me? It makes no sense to me sometimes, but it's adding respect onto yourself so that other people can do the same, basically. If you don't put the respect onto yourself, if you don't act strict, it's like expect people to treat you however they want, you know? That's that type of energy with this group. People admire how strict you are with yourself, how you stand your ground, how you say, if I'm not going to be this person's friend, I'm not going to be their friend. Like, very grounded, very, like, decision-oriented. But, like, you go through your decisions. You're not a flip-floppy. King of Pentacles upright. People admire you for your wealth, for your success, for anything that you attain materially. Some of you guys got nice homes by the water. Some of you guys got nice cars, nice clothing. All of the material stuff that you have worked for, people admire you for it. People look at you and are like, yeah, I'm going to be like you one day. Yeah, I'm going to buy what you have one day. So, very inspirational here. 8 of Wands in the reverse again, and then the Star in the reverse. Very fast moving, but very lovable. I feel like even if you have like an aggressive like mask or front on, you're very sensitive. You're an empath, pound number 3. Some of you guys feel other people's emotions. Some of you guys can't help but to feel bad for certain people, and you do. I feel like you're those type of people that if you say something wrong or you do something wrong, you like feel so bad. Like you have like this inner morality that you keep feeling guilty in your head and over again for what you said or did. But it makes you a good person. No, it makes you a good person, pound number 3, because actually the fact that you're even thinking about what you did makes you a good person. But don't like create a hell for yourself, you know, thinking about what you did and whatnot. We're not perfect. And every day is a learning lesson. Every day there's some shadow work that must be done. But you guys, though, you're very inspirational. I feel like your dreams itself is admirable. I feel like you guys have really big dreams, really big expectations, and it's very admired by a lot of people. Like, you know how people wouldn't believe in others, I feel like when people listen to you, they listen in awe. They listen in like, and they're like inspired. Some of you guys are tarot readers or motivational speakers, but people really look up to you because of your wealth and what you have. Maybe you guys didn't grow up the richest, but now you are. Or maybe you're on your way there. Maybe you're on your way to that stability, that passive income. What do people secretly admire about my pals? High Priestess in the reverse. How you guys hide a lot of parts of your spirituality if you are spiritual. How you don't let everybody know what you know, or, you know, your spiritual advances, or where you're at in your spiritual journey. I feel like if you guys are very secretive with this part in your life, I feel like people admire that for some reason. I don't know why. But also, if you are spiritual, people admire your spirituality, your intuition. People admire the fact that you have an inner knowing and that you believe in that inner knowing. People admire that because some people feel like they can't have that inner knowing. Some people don't even trust themselves or their own decisions. You know what I'm saying? So constantly, you know, having somebody like, wow, you trust yourself, you know, that's pretty admirable. Somebody that doesn't need other people's validation, that not somebody that goes around like, oh, should I wear this? Should I do this? Should I? You're not a should I person. You just do it, you know? And that's what people admire about you. I always see that. Even like, let's say like I have females, for example, on my Instagram, they like put, what hairstyle should I get? I would never do that because one, then tomorrow you'll see somebody with that same hairstyle, because it has happened to me. And it's not even that I care that they have the same hairstyle, it's just the principle of it. And then the second is like, you're the one paying your money to get your hair done. You're the one paying your money to get the service done. Why are you asking people what you should get done? You should do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But you're that type of person. You don't need validation. You don't go running around asking people for opinions, let alone favors. You don't even ask people for emotional support. You just give off this very big King of Pentacles and this big Emperor vibe. Like, you really give off this big Emperor vibe, pile number 3, believe it or not. 4, yes, not easily accessible. You don't give everybody the time of day, energy, none of that. Like, you are very strict with yourself. You're giving very much Emperor, very much what do you want? Like, you give me that type of energy. Like, what do you want now? Like, what do you want now? Like, I haven't asked you for any, I don't need you, so what do you want now? With the 8 of Cups, it's like somebody that's really not hesitant to remove anything that doesn't serve them. You walk away. You're the type of person that walks away from 10-year relationships. Pile number 3. I heard you're the type of person to walk away from 12-year friendships. Like, I heard that type of energy. Wow. Ain't nothing but to cut that. Okay, you guys are definitely Sagittariuses as well. Like, I get that for some of you guys. But literally, you're a cold-hearted cutter. Like, I feel like you have friends from your past that are like, oh my God, I would have never expected this person to not be my friend anymore. I never expected this person not to like me anymore. Da-da-da. I feel like that happens to people who usually take advantage of those that care for them and underestimate those that are always there for them until one day they're not there anymore. Yeah, that's what it is. People from your past really believe that you was never going to walk away from them. And you did. I feel like what's admired about you is the way that you walk away from crowds. You walk away from people that might seem of importance. You walk away from anybody that doesn't respect your boundaries. And that's very admired and respected. So it makes people not want to mess with you because they know that any little thing would just make you like, bye, cancel them. We have here the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles again, and then we have the 7 of Cups. So somebody with a lot of opportunities. What people secretly admire about you, that you literally make things happen for yourself and you just literally make the best out of your situation all the time. You guys are go-getters. That's what's definitely admired about you. Your strength, your stamina, your consistency as well. Your giving nature. You guys come across as a little bit aggressive or whatnot, but you're very giving. I feel like those that know you, they know that you're really nice. But people just are mad. I feel like some people are mad. I feel like you really are heavy on this Four of Pentacles energy. You're not giving to absolutely anybody. Your money, your time, your energy, nothing. Some of you guys are not even posting on social media. You're like, your New Year resolution was to literally go private. Like, literally not let anybody know your business. Not letting anybody know what you're doing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You hear that song, that Lotto song? I feel like a lot of you guys, you put that energy onto yourself. I feel like you don't let anybody give you power. You just hold it yourself. And it's like that big energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got, that big energy. Like, you have no competition in your eyes. You believe in yourself dearly, and I feel like that's admirable a lot. Your confidence is admired. Let's see, what are the feelings of these people that secretly admire you? I stalk your social media. A lot of these people stalk you. I'm sorry to say it. You guys are amazing, and that's why I said that some of you guys might want to go private because of all the fake pages that people might be making to stalk your pages. Be private, guys. I feel like in my lifetime, I got the most done when I never posted it. When people didn't know what I was doing, I got the most done in my life. I was using you for sex and money. I feel like a lot of people are regretting just using you because they realized your worth too late. They realized the worth that the light that you added to the relationship, the friendship, anything. They're now seeing it. I want to F you so bad. A lot of these people wish they can be in your energy again. I feel like you have exes that crave your energy again. But it's like, you respect yourself too much. You're not going to let somebody that hurt you in the past get in the way of you. Every time you let people that disrespected you back into your life, you're disrespecting yourself again. Literally disrespecting yourself. Your inner child is yelling, why? You know? I'm in love with you. I told you, you guys have exes that are still in love with you, still want to go back to that energy, but they should have appreciated what they had. I feel bad and guilty for what I did. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these people are regretting now. Very regretful. But they secretly admire you for walking away. They secretly admire you for being strong in your decision. I was using you for sex. Okay, there's a lot of using here. This is why you're the emperor, because even after people used you up, you still had your own back. You still gave yourself more. You are so sexy. Some of you guys are really good looking, and it made people underestimate you. It made people want to use you for things. It led people to underestimating your value until it was too late. I want to have sex with you. It's a lot of sexual energy here. You have a lot of exes that might want to come back and get in bed with you. Don't do that, guys. You can definitely feel other people's energies through sex. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you guys. For my ladies out there suffering with BV and yeast infections and, you know, all of that, I'm going to be honest with you. That's your body letting you know this is not it. And it happens to me. I used to be in a very serious relationship with somebody. And I literally went to the doctors like 4 times in 1 year just for like BV or like something, you know. And until now, I realized that it was nothing wrong with me. It was just that my body was letting me know that this person doesn't deserve me. This person, believe it or not, guys, our bodies will tell us. Like, if you get a stomach ache when you're about to go somewhere, you know, that's a sign. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stay home. Like, I was going to go out to the club on New Year's, and I just had, like, a really bad stomach ache. I was like, like, my stomach hurts. Like, I feel like I'm going to, like, literally shart all over the place, you know. And so then I just went home, and I had a good night. I felt good. So just to let you guys know, trust your body. I don't know who had to hear this in pound number 3, but trust your body. Sometimes it's letting you know. If you feel too anxious around other people, it's letting you know. If you feel too doubtful in front of other people, you know. If your energy shifts as soon as you enter the room with, you know, different people, it's not it. So I had to let myself that, you know, let yourself know. I am a hater. So these people are definitely hating and watching. And I will understand if some of you guys will want to go private, because I feel like there's a lot of burner accounts with this group. A lot of people, you cut off a lot of people here. Pile number 3. I don't know. I feel like for this group, you guys cut off the most people. Yeah. We have here emotional withdrawal. Yup. Heartache and loss in the reverse. And prosperity begins in the reverse. It's admired how you don't let your emotional state ruin what you got. You know, people that go crazy, you know, because something happens to them and they don't know what, they feel like their whole life is going upside down. I feel like all the negative things that happen to your life, like people walking away, things happening, I feel like you just take it and turn it around. And that's very admirable. People be like, wow, didn't this person just get kicked out their home and now they have a whole business? Damn. Like that type of energy. Like, wow. Like when people think you're on the floor dragged, that's when you're getting even up higher. Yup. That type of energy. We got 8, 3, 1. Heartache and loss. I feel like people thought that they were gonna like hurt you for life. Some people thought they were gonna hurt you for life, pile number 3, but you didn't let them. I feel like you guys got hurt so bad that you live your life like nothing of that nature ever happened to you. And that's what irks a lot of people and will also makes people secretly admire you, because it's like, wow, they really don't care. Like they're really living their life. They do not care. They're not letting the past hold them back. None of that. We have here the Ace of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups upright, and then the 9 of Cups. Yeah, people admire you for your wealth and everything that you have, your success. People are like, material girl. So yeah, a lot of you guys are material girls in the making or already material girls. And a lot of people just admire that. A lot of people look at your things and your material items and your relationships and they're like, wow, I want something like that. Ace of Swords in reverse. People admire your luckiness. I feel like a lot people feel like you're very lucky, pile number 3. I don't know where this is coming from, but people feel like you're very lucky. We have here the King of Cups upright. People love your creativity. People admire you for your creative skills and your ambitious energy. Like very ambitious energy, very go-getter, very I am the creator in my life. And people admire that a lot, secretly admire that. Some of you guys got bangs and people admire your look, your new look with bangs. I don't know, somebody has bangs, people admire it, people want to have it. With the last couple of cards, we have here deceit in reverse. People admire the fact that you're not easily to be deceitful towards. Like people can't be deceitful towards you as easy, and that's admired. People wish that they can have your backbone. People wish they had your strength to stand up for yourself. Door to personal healing and happiness. People admire your personal life, the way you're so happy. I feel like people feel like you're a goal, like you're a life goal, like literally your life is goals for them. Happy family. Like I'm telling you, some of you guys are just, your family is a very important part of your life. You guys are very united with those that you love. Some of you guys are great mothers. Congratulations. Yeah. People admire your family life and your life, period. I feel like you're much of a trendsetter as well as another pile. But for some of you guys, I feel like you're a trendsetter in life. Like people want to live like you. People's ultimate goal is to have a house by the beach like you. And you might overlook these little things that we have. We all overlook the littlest things that we have in our life. And for 2022, guys, let's love ourselves more. Let's put the worth on ourselves before we put it on other people. Not saying that, oh, let's make everybody around us feel unworthy. No. It's just that the worth that you see in other, like, damn, that person is so beautiful, they should do this. That worth, that those plans that you have for others and those little things that come for others, why don't you put that energy onto yourself? For 2022, my main goal is to love myself more. And for this group, I'm getting that energy too. But you guys are going to be loving more on yourself. And I feel like even those that love themselves, I feel like that's secretly admired for a lot of people. People secretly admire how you love yourself so much and how you carry yourself in such high regards. With the angel answers today, we have here, listen to your intuition. And then with the Moonology deck, we have here, bring love into the situation. So you guys are going to be entering different situations where, you know, maybe your spirituality is going to be tested. And I got that for an earlier pile, but all I can say is that love is the answer to everything. Any situation, any person trying to ruin your day, you know, send them love, send them a gift. You know, listening to your intuition about certain individuals and situation is definitely important for this group. And I don't know, earlier I got listen to your body. But for this group, definitely listen to your body. How do you feel around certain people? How does your body feel? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel shaky? How do you feel around certain individuals? And then make that shift, make that change. And so that's all that I'm seeing here. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 4, last but not least, with my black tourmaline, what do people secretly admire about you guys? This pile is definitely very spiritual. I don't know. I just got that. But we got here the Knight of Wands in the upright, 2 of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. People admire how multi-talented you guys are. Like, you guys are definitely multi-talented. Not going to get really into it, but, you know, if you do hair, you read tarot. If you read tarot, you do construction. You do something different of the source. You guys make music, but you're also caregivers. Something about the source, but very multi-talented and creative. I feel like people admire you for your creativity a lot. You come up with certain things that not every person can come up with. You're very in tune with yourself, I see here. I feel like you guys have dreams. Maybe you have dreams about like flashbacks and about things that are going to happen and they happen. Some of you guys have that power here. It's also admirable if people know about it. With the Ace, what can I really say about that? Yeah, I feel like people admire, you know, your powers in some way. I feel like some of you guys are very magical in a sense, or your life can seem very magical. Maybe you guys came through some really like good luck, like you guys walked somewhere and just, you know, got millions of dollars. I don't know, something about this group being so lucky. Pile number 4, that people admire the luckiness. People want to know more about you. 10 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles upright, and then we have here the 6 of Swords. What's also admirable about you, that you keep going, your consistency. Even when things are not working out in your favor, you still have like this drive to go towards them. And eventually you always succeed for some reason. You always succeed. People also admire the fact that you move forward. If things don't work out, a relationship doesn't work out, a business plan doesn't work out, you're quick to switch and just leave it and move on to the next. You don't hold on to things that are not serving you, and that's very admirable. Like, some of you guys are the type that cut off maybe a 10-year marriage or maybe like a 10-year friendship, and people like, oh wow, like you really cut off this person and didn't care about it just for your peace. And it's very admirable the way that you stand your ground, the way that you care for yourself, that you don't let yourself be like overburdened. With this card upright, is overburdened, but you don't let yourself be that overburdened about things that you can't control around your life. So what is also admirable about you, your peace. I feel like you're that type of person. You have so much peace in your life, pile number 4. People want some of it. People want to know the magic recipe. You don't partake in drama. I don't know. I got that for pile number 4. You guys don't partake in drama. But that is also a little bit admired from you guys. You guys don't partake in drama. You don't partake in belittling others, and which makes you stronger. I always say that the people that got the most to talk or say about other people usually don't even have the talk for themselves. They don't even match the walk. They don't match the walk, the talk, nothing. You know? The 7 of Cups, the Ace of Swords again, and then we have the Justice card. There's a lot of justice in your life. There's a lot of like opportunities, a lot of things that you have that people wish that they can obtain. And I feel like you're not a show off at all, which also makes it admirable. But I feel like people in a sense feel like everything you have, you deserve it. So that's very admirable. Your struggle is very admirable, which is crazy to me. People admire the fact that you struggled and then you got to the top. And getting to the top could be so many different things for you guys. It could be literally winning a court deal, winning a car, winning the lottery, getting the dream career, the career of your dreams, anything. But I feel like you guys go and get it, and I feel like that's more admirable. Some of you guys have really nice hands, I heard. Very admirable. Maybe your nails are always done. That's very admired. You know, how clean you are with yourself. How put together you are with yourself. Some of you guys look really good in red. I got that. What do people secretly admire about my page of candles? Your willingness to create your reality. That is admirable. We got here the 6 of Swords. I feel like it's very admirable how you pick yourself up at the end of the day. How you just, even if you were dragged by the mud, you guys still pick yourself up. I feel like you are the type of person that you are there for people, but not a lot of people are there for you. So you always hold your own. You don't expect other people. You don't have expectations. You're very firm, death, transformative. Somebody that's always changing their looks, always changing their clothes. And that's secretly admired a lot. You know, secretly changing your hair color. You're changing your wigs all the time. It's very admired. The change, you going through the change is admired. Because you know how many people fold when there's a little bit of change or something drastic in their life, you know? But you guys are not like that. Let's see here with the feelings of those that secretly admire you. We have here, you have a perfect smile. So a lot of people that secretly admire you, they think that you have a perfect smile. I'm in love with you. You guys have some secret admirers that are in love with you. People that you wouldn't give the time of day, though. My family loves you. I feel like you have different people that from your past which family asks about you a lot. I feel like you're a very unforgettable person, which is very admired. You're not, people can't come across somebody like you all the time. I wish you could give me another chance. Very blunt, very cutthroat, very moving on type of energy. Like, if you're not giving me what I want or what I deserve, I'm leaving. I need you in my life. A lot of people regret losing you, pile number 4. I guess because now that you have status, now they're like, wow, I really like missed out on an opportunity. I missed out on a wonderful friendship. And it's like, yeah, you did. Regardless of what you guys have, that Lotto song is coming in again. And it came in the last reading. You got that big energy, that big dick energy. For my men, for my women, you know, you got that big energy. You're responsible with yourself. You have self-love. You have, you know, limits. You know, you don't go everywhere making a fool out of yourself. You have a lot of values. And I feel like you stand strong in those values, regardless of who needs you in their life. You know what I'm saying? You're very much, listen, if you couldn't give me the love when I was in your face, I don't think you're going to change. I don't think you're going to give it to me now. If you're going to give it to me now, it's because of what I have. You know, you're very straightforward. You don't give people chances, pile number 4, which is very admirable. This cutthroat energy. People switched on you for no reason. And now they got to live in this discontent and this boredom. They thought that you were the boring one. They thought that, you know, you didn't have nothing going on for yourself when the whole time you were the star. You were the light. Suffering in silence. People admire the fact that you rather suffer in silence than let anybody know what you're going through. It's like you are very private, pile number 4. Recognition and reward. People admire you for your recognition. I told you guys, some of you guys are in the spotlight. Some of you guys have podcast models, whatever it is. Your spotlight itself is very admirable because you probably weren't that confident back in the day. You probably, you know, didn't feel good about yourself back in the day. And people thrived on that. You know, you'll be surprised on the amounts of people that thrive on your insecurities and thrive on the things that you can't do or thrive on the things that you complain about. That's why I always keep clear on, don't talk down on yourself. You know how people, like, sometimes people can joke around, like, you know, cutting their ass or talking bad about themselves to other people. Don't joke around like that, because sometimes when we joke around about ourselves like that, we're literally stabbing ourselves in our own backs. We're literally creating our reality. We're literally talking about how we want to be perceived. And you're that type of person that you don't go through the foolery. I feel like you went through a lot in your life, and I feel like you want peace. I just want peace for this group. Solar plexus chakra, your creativity. People don't know where it comes from, so people can't have the same ideas as you. So people feel like God be giving you some creative ideas. Something about something holy is giving you ideas. Something, an ancestor, somebody, you're doing some voodoo, something. But it's just the fact that you're very creative. They can't copy it. They can't master it, so they got to talk about it, period. We have here the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Period. How your past doesn't burden you. How people cannot change your emotions. People cannot change the way you feel. You know, people can try to ruin your day, but that's the only thing they're going to be able to do. Try. We have here the Two of Coins in the reverse. Some of you, upright. Some of you guys are extremely lovable mothers. Some of you guys are multi-talented, multitaskers, and that's very admirable. You guys probably got multiple businesses, multiple streams of income, and people admire that. People want to get in tune with it. We have here King of Swords in the reverse. How you're very cut and blunt, but when it's the right time. That's how I was telling another group. You guys have masks for different groups of people. I feel like you can be this fiery energy that you are, very cutthroat, very I'll walk away if I have to type of person. But I feel like you give chances. You're the type of person that you give people the benefit of the doubt. You be like, oh, they're probably having a bad day. You know, you do that. But once it's like really crossed, I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm done. Like, people literally have to see that other side of you. That King of Swords in the reverse. That King of Swords in the reverse is reckless. I'm sorry. Upright, he's rude. But in the reverse, he's reckless. He don't care about your feelings. He don't care. If you cross them like that, if you cross their loved ones, you cross whoever around them, their children, they would switch on you. With the last couple of cards here, we have Strategy in the reverse. Woman holding a coin, and cornucopia. Very abundant. This group is very abundant. People admire your clothing, little as to your home decor. Like, people literally like pinpoint everything that you have on. They try to see where you get it. What are you doing? What is your next project? People want to know and know and know. It's like, and they can't see the strategy. They can't see what you're up to. They can't see the plan. They can't see it. And so that's what's so admirable about you, that you just pop out, pile number 4. You really do. And with this cornucopia, it's like, you know, people can't just expect, people always expect the best out of you, and the best always comes to shine. Some of you guys are makeup artists, and people always are like impressed by your art skills and your creativity. And some of you guys just have a lot of wealth, or building a lot of wealth, and it's very admirable being that woman holding a coin in your life. Period. People admire all the things that you have that they can't attain, but that's some people that admire it. Those that don't like it, they're just intimidated. That's what I get here. With the angel answers today, we have here unlikely, and then we have here with the moonology, a time for healing. So you guys are going to be moving very slowly in the upcoming days. You guys are you're going to continue to heal from your past, continue to heal from the things that you can no longer change about yourself. You're going to be continuing loving on yourself, all of that, pile number 4. So this new year, you guys are definitely going to be healing, feeling the best, making the best out of your situation as well. That's what I heard. And yeah, love those that love on you, because you guys are going to be healing. You're not going to have time for the flip-flopsy people in your life. Like, if it's not clear, if the relationship is not clear, then it's dead. It's not there. That's it. I had to realize that for myself as well. If it's not clear, if I don't know if we're friends, classmates, associates, if I don't know what it is, I'm cutting you off. You know, I don't know who you are. It's just, let's just leave it like that. You know, you guys have big hearts. Pile number 4. You have a really big heart. Don't let people take advantage of that. You know, be lovable, be nice, but don't change who you are. But also, you know your limits. Don't let people take advantage of you. But that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.